Hi there, YouTube. I am back. I tried to do a broadcast just now, but I feel like it didn't work. I tried to do a new setup this time, and so that appears to have caused some issues. So let's try this again. We're going to do our read for December 30th, 2017. We're going to be doing a clarifying spread with the Wild Unknown tarot deck, and there are no reverses. So let us begin. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and 4 of Cups. Okay. Now, let me think. So, 7 of Swords is all about sort of sneaky betrayals. Either you are keeping a secret from somebody else, or somebody's keeping a secret from you. But a secret's very relevant to what's going on in your life right now. If you are considering betraying somebody, if you are keeping a secret, this card sort of acts as a warning to just sort of like keep in mind the way that they might respond to it. You know, if you're doing something mean to somebody else, that doesn't tend to reflect well on you karmically, and so you just want to be careful with that. Sometimes it is necessary, but it's important to, you know, sort of like keep in mind how other people will feel. Use the golden rule. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is all sort of about like missing some opportunity. In the Rider-Waite tarot deck, we see a guy who's basically sitting behind a tree with his arms crossed, a little upset that he only has 3 cups, and there is a 4th cup being handed to him, being offered to him, and he doesn't really see it. Here we have the rat who's sort of like hiding these 4 cups from our view in some way. And what this card tells us too is sort of just like keep our eyes open to the universe, because there are going to be opportunities, and if we remain too internally focused and too negative in our outlook, then we are going to miss these opportunities, and that's a really big risk when you see this card. So maybe you're keeping a secret and that's preventing you from accessing some type of opportunity. Wheel of Fortune, this is the dominant energy for the spread. This tells us that you know, some element of what's going on right now is really ultimately going to come down to luck and kismet. This might be meeting somebody new, it might be winning some kind of a contest, winning a prize, winning a lottery. This is, whenever you see this card, it's tidings of good luck, so, you know, if you're thinking about buying a scratcher, why not? You know, it won't kill you. But there could be some like real big opportunity in the realm of luck here. Now, 6 of Wands is actually, wait, no, that's 6 of Swords. Okay, interesting. This is not really clear on this card, but yeah, that's 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords is all about sort of like a coming home. It's like a little bit of like a victory, but it's sort of a victory that to me comes at like a cost. And so in Rider-Waite we see basically like a river where on one side there's like a rough waters, and on the other side there's clear waters, and there's a man who's rowing by himself as 2 people are on board. And like this tells us that like things might be getting better, but in order for things to get better, it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of dedication. And so perhaps you know, when we try to bring this all together, there's some opportunity for things to get better. Like they have been rough, but they could get better. There's an opportunity there, but for some reason you're missing it. For some reason you're not quite aware of the opportunity, and I think the negative energy from this secret, from this betrayal, is definitely a major component of that. So you might want to unburden yourself from this secret, let somebody know, you know, be open and honest with the people you care about, and then, you know, it all comes down to luck at some point. So, you know, if you're feeling lucky, if you want to go gamble, like now's the time to do it. And you know, if you take a spin on the Wheel of Fortune, you know, things might come out. This card also has to do with like sort of like fate and destiny. I tend to see that a little bit more from the Star than from the Wheel of Fortune, but it does sort of have that energy to it. And in the context of the clarifying factors, I think that might actually make a little bit more sense here. And so ultimately, like, I think you've got some big opportunity coming up, and things can get better, and that's sort of like the fate, the way that the universe was kind of like designed for this to occur. But there's something holding you back. There's something that's like slightly like a betrayal, like that you're missing, and if you unburden yourself of that betrayal, you may find yourself in a much better position to reach what you are destined to be able to accomplish. So hopefully this one went through. That's Tarot Tube for December 30th, 2017. As always, please like and subscribe. We've been getting a lot more views than usual lately, which is really exciting. I'm glad people are seeing it. But we aren't getting a lot of engagement. And like I always say, tarot is more interesting when you are engaging with it directly. The cards aren't magic, they can't tell the future. Really, it's all about sort of like what the card says and how you respond to that and how it makes you feel. And through that, it's a really effective tool for self-reflection. So participate however you want to. If anything jumped out at you, please leave that in the comments and let me know. And if there's anything that you want to talk about, I'd love to dedicate a read specifically to you.